Namaste, hola, hi, welcome, bienvenidos. Thank you for being here with me today. This is Christa Clark, for those of you that don't know me, and my website is christajclark.com. I also run the award-winning vegan blog, artisticvegan.com, and today I want to give you an update. It's been a while since I've been on the channel, and it's been a while since I've given you an update on my life. I know I had previously uploaded that I moved to Puerto Escondido, and since then I've actually moved again, and I'm about to go on a trip. So I thought now would be a good time to update you on things that have happened in my life. So a couple years ago, I was living in Jalisco in a small town called Jocotepec near Lake Chapala or Lago de Chapala. And before, I previously lived there for about 5 to 6 years with my husband, Gerald Clark, and his website is geraldclark77.com. And unfortunately, when he passed, I was left there alone and in this huge compound. I do have a couple of really wonderful friends, my soul family there, but I didn't have much more than that. And it was just me, and I was in the house where he passed, and I just felt pretty sad and depressed and needed a change. So I decided to go to Puerto Escondido in Oaxaca, and it was just a paradise. I wanted to go for about a week, but ended up staying and living there for 14 months. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. And I really fell in love with the culture of Mexico there. Before, I lived in Mexico for many years, but was mostly just working in my house, and maybe would go to the market once a week, and didn't speak that well of Spanish. And I decided I would take Spanish lessons for a little while and try to learn the language a little bit more so I could at least communicate. And now I can successfully communicate. It's not perfectly, but I can speak Spanish now, which is wonderful, and listen and understand and respond correctly. So that's a plus. I also fell in love with the delicious food. I previously disclosed that I'm no longer vegan, and I mean the seafood fresh from the sea, and all the delicious food there, and Oaxaca in general is known for its cuisine, so it was really fun to try some of the local tlayudas and the delicious tacos and all the wonderful food. So I really fell in love with the food, and of course the scenery. I mean, the beaches are just epic, these turquoise blue water, and you just float in the sea. And before, I don't really recall swimming very much in the ocean. And there, I mean, my mom and I would call it salt baths, because you just immerse yourself in the ocean and float. And it's so healing and so therapeutic. And it was really the medicine that my heart needed to heal, as well as later going to a temazcal and getting some Reiki. And there I also gave body work and learned how to salsa dance. Thank you to Neftali, who was my Spanish teacher, who introduced me to salsa dancing, and Omar, who was my teacher there, and for his patience, because it took me a while. It wasn't the best, but now I can dance, albeit maybe not the best, but I can do it, and I love it. And yeah, I just really fell in love with the lifestyle there, and I made so many friends. It's really easy to meet people there. It's an international community with people visiting from all around the world. You could be swimming and hear German or French or Italian, or people from Argentina, and just people from all around the globe, which is really, really fantastic. And the friendships I developed are really rich, and I hope lifelong. And my parents ended up coming out in May of last year, and now they live there, which is wonderful, because now I always have a reason to go back and visit, and I hope they stay so I can visit my friends and my mom and dad there in paradise. It is really, truly heavenly, and I really was able to live life and experience me apart from being married, and discover this new territory, as well as date a little, which at the time it didn't go the best. I wasn't quite ready for it, but it's all a learning process in life. And then after that, I decided to move to Oaxaca. The climate there, I absolutely love it, but my skin didn't, and I had a problem with all the humidity, and so I decided to move to the city city of Oaxaca, as its climate is somewhat similar to where I was at in Jalisco. It's in high elevation, it's drier, so I thought I'll give that a try. So in February of this year, I moved to the city of Oaxaca in Oaxaca State, and it's known for its cuisine in Mexico. It's actually famous for it, and it's got beautiful streets, and the city really decorates itself with a lot of colors and flags, and it has a lot of culture. There's concerts, parades, events, and a lot of rich history. They're still weaving with the looms and selling, handmade products and fabrics, and it's absolutely wonderful. These pants are local to here, and they open, they're kind of cool. Anyways, at first I wasn't sure I made the right decision, but over the course of the last 8 months I've been living here, and have fallen in love with it here as well. I love the food, I love the people. It's a little bit more of a city, so people are a little bit more in a rush, and it's not quite as easy as Puerto Escondido to meet people, but there's absolutely kind. Right when I first moved in, my neighbors invited me into their home for a meal, and just yesterday I was moving stuff from this home into storage as I'm about to go on a trip, and my neighbor helped me and then gave me a beer when I was done. I mean, the people are just very, very kind. I live in a barrio that's maybe not quite as popular for extranjeros, for us foreigners, but it's in a way it's nice because I know the people, and I'm gonna miss them, and then them me, and it's been really, really nice. I've also taken salsa classes here, and so I got to know that community here a little bit, and mostly just the people within my class. But it was such a treat living here, and it really provided the quiet lifestyle that I needed to finish a book. I'm actually releasing a book here very soon. It's currently being edited, and then it's just pretty much getting the cover and uploading it, so it's very, very close. The book is going to be the autobiography of my late husband, Gerald Clark, and since he didn't quite finish all of it, you'll see that it kind of just abruptly ends, but luckily he has the conclusion. And then after that, then I add in our love story, and I include how we met and how we came to Mexico, the trials and tribulations that we went through, and all the way leading up until when he passed. So it's a little bittersweet, but overall very sweet. And it's a wonderful book because it shows you how important it is to follow your heart and live your dreams, and keep moving forward amidst the challenges that life throws your way. Stay tuned for that book. And actually right now I am packing up and preparing to go to India. I am so excited. This has been a lifelong dream of mine. Maybe not lifelong, but definitely since 2008, since I started my yoga journey. And I've dreamt of going to India and practicing, and now I'm gonna go. I have my 200-hour yoga teacher training currently, and I'm going for 300 hours more, so I'll have my 500 when I'm finished. And I'm excited to share the journey along the way. I'm actually going for 4 months because it's a very far distance and expensive, and I feel like, well, if I'm gonna go, then I'm gonna go. So I'm looking forward to going, and I hope to share videos and experiences with you and see how I blossom in India. So stay tuned for my travels and journeys. I also hope to share videos from living in Puerto Escondido, dancing, lifestyle, food, and the life here in Oaxaca, and the Guelaguetza, which is a local dance that they do, and cultural gathering. So I have a lot of videos in the backlog that I haven't published that I hope to release to you soon, and over time, as well as yoga classes and meditation. So please subscribe if you're not already. Stay tuned. Give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and join me on the journey of this life. Thank you so much for being with me here, and I love you all so much. Muchas blessings, muchas bendiciones, so many blessings, and may we all continue to listen to our hearts, follow our dreams, and be courageous enough to do so. Thank you. Namaste. Bye. Starfire gold, discovered in Hathor's temple, was used by the Anunnaki to enhance their energy bodies and possibly to prolong their lives. In 2009, scientists discovered the link between telomere length and aging. Our alchemical elixir and spagyric use superconductive properties of transition metals like gold to create an orbitally rearranged monatomic element that we love terming starfire gold. Get your alchemical elixir of the Anunnaki today in many different shapes and sizes over at geraldclark77.com or artisticvegan.com. Thanks for being a customer. We love you so much. Bye.